So make sure y'all go check him out. He's giving out free food. I think they're going to be doing it again pretty soon. So hit up More for more information about that. We also talked about Philly Got Bars because, as you know, Smooth Latin is a contestant in there to win the $4,000.
Yeah, me too.
And
Me too.
Right.
shout out to Dash Man.
Shout out to Kane Black because he is also in the
Yes.
Friend Daddy SP. Fred, you get some competition in this joint.
Yeah, so we got into a little bit of that. He said the only person he worried about is Kane Black.
Okay.
That's the only person you worry about?
Yeah, he said that's the only person he worried about.
Okay, we hear you. We hear you, Dash. I listen. I love it.
I'm say it again. Start with bars for that 1 second and end with bars for that 1 second. Don't start Start with one bar. Well, not.
But
with
I'm
bar.
telling y'all
Start with your bars
now,
and then with your bars.
if you wasn't there last year, and you are coming for the first time this year, do all that. It's going to be about bars. But I'm telling you, you better be creative. You better be creative because let me tell you something. You're dealing with people who listen to music. This is some real shit. You're dealing with people who listen to music every fucking day. Every day somebody wants one of these people to hear their music, right? Shout out to Just Chill. And when you hear the same shit over and over and over again, or shit, it starts to get monotone. Like you just kind of there, heads kind of down. You want the judges to sit up. You want them to pick their heads up. You want them to pay attention. You want to grasp
the crowd.
You want to control your crowd. You know what I'm saying? You want to control your crowd because that's what's going to win the bag. You know what I mean? And I just would like to say, whoever wins, if you are in this room now or if you have ever been on Loudmouth Podcast or any of these shows, can I borrow $20? That's it. I just want to know if I could borrow $20.
I just wanted to say this. When I look at this card, the Philly Got Bars, this is literally split down the middle between your spitters, like your rappers, and then your performers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it come down to it, it's definitely Philly Got Bars. Definitely Philly Got Bars.
Right.
But I got to believe your bars.
Right.
Like, I got to believe what you're saying. Like, you got to bring me in as I'm standing there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to just being able to rap when it comes to competitions like this.
Yeah.
And it's $4,000 on the line. Like, you think just because you can stand there and you got rapping abilities,
that's gonna win. No
metaphors, similes,
right?
All that. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't believe you. You look like you just wrote that shit down outside and you're trying to remember it. Like, get the fuck out of here. Entertain me. You know what I'm saying? Hit me with the bars. Leave me with the face like,
Yep.
Know your
he
shit.
meant that.
He meant that.
Like, or she meant that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't going to act like Mickey J is not in the motherfucking. What's the name? I fuck with Mickey J. But anyway, all I wanted to say, like I said, just make sure everybody that's on the card, everything you think you doing, do more of.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Do more. It's
people gonna hate me when I say
so.
this. People gonna hate me when I say this because I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. However, Beyonce is not a fucking great singer. She's a fucking great performer.
Yes.
She is an entertainer.
Entertainment.
She will entertain you. I will go to a Beyonce concert and I'm not even crazy about her music just to watch this bitch perform because
entertain you.
Because that's what it's. That's what it's about. You're not just a rapper. Y'all are entertainers. Y'all are more than just a person on the microphone. So you have to put something behind it. That's why when people start talking about artist development, pay attention to all that shit. Practice, y'all. Go into the studio and sit in front of the mirror with your gang and practice your steps or whatever the fuck y'all gonna do and make sure everybody's on one accord. Even talk to the people that you gonna have in the audience. Have them motherfuckers do something. Have them participate because it makes everybody else participate. When the motherfucker next to me, if it's a group of people and they come with Dash in them and they start doing their dance or they start, you gonna be looking at that like, oh wait, hold on, how you do it? How you do it? Oh yeah, I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are looking for. I'm not saying that's what the judges are looking for. I'm not a judge on Philly Got Bars. I don't have nothing to do with none of that shit. I was a spectator last year, and this is all I'm saying. That's why Ish won. So pay attention. It's 4 stacks on the, and I need $20.
Ain't nobody too good for 4 stacks. I'm not trying to hear.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I wasn't even. I ain't even trying my best. Or I let them. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Shit.
I'm not trying to hear none of that from nobody.
Niggas is
if
broke.
you lost, you lost. This is one of the biggest payouts for majority of the people on that card when it comes to music, man.
Fly team will be interviewing.
And yes, the Fly team will be in the building doing interviews before and after.
Just chill will be in the building. I'm not on the card because I'm in the building for other reasons.
And don't
just know I'm in the building.
And don't think we're not gonna talk about you. Don't think we're not gonna talk about you when we interview you.
Wishbones came.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about you if you gave your bare minimum. We don't believe in luck around here.
There's gonna be some unknown nigga that ain't got no shoes.
Oh God.
All right.
Unknown nigga that ain't got shoes.
All right. That's it. Did we finish getting to what you was doing on? Shut up, Nate. Shush. Order in the court.
All right. We also went to me, Clever, and Sammy. We went to Rec Philly, and we went to the art room, and we all made paintings and shit. And I named our paintings. Mine was Cactus in the Sun. I got pictures of the paintings. They're on my Instagram.
Cactus in the Sun.
Cactus in the Sun.
All right. Was it a cactus in the sun?
Yeah. Oh. And then Clever is Bird with attitude, because he had like a bird with a face. And it was like, what the fuck you looking at, bitch? Like, I wish you would, bitch. It had that type face. Okay. And then Sammy did Clever at the beach. Well, Clever in the sea, because he was surfing and shit.
Yo, if you ever want to do something, if you just want to be like, you don't know what the fuck you gonna do if you hang with Louchie. Like
you don't. I want to see
like,
chickens
we went,
and goats.
Yeah, we went. Did you? Why you didn't come get me? I love chickens and goats. I love farms.
I'm so confused right now. Why y'all want to go see chickens and goats?
I just like live
they
animals.
Just in a park and shit. Arbery Park.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the zoo the other day, but somebody wouldn't take me.
It like it smells there.
It probably does, but I want to go see I like to see other things besides squirrels and fucking shit we normally see every day. I
want to go be with the goats and shit.
I want to see goats, and I like to go to real farms. Like I like to go see farms.
I used to stay on the farm in the summer when we used to go down south, bro. But that's normal when it's down south. But where the fuck is y'all going to see?
It's a lot of farms out Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you just gotta go a little out
that's
there.
That's the chickens
like
they
not Jersey, Pennsylvania. That's not a place.
Y'all ain't never been to Badlands? Ain't nobody never been to Badlands?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see those type of animals.
I
see them all the time. And I know they got roosters.
They got roosters, they got goats, they got chickens. You know what I'm saying? Depending on you might come across a steed.
I want to see the hood pigeon.
You feel me? Like
yeah, I know they got all that. We got horses in West Philly.
I want to see the bony horse.
We got horses in West Philly.
Not the bony horse.
Said our horses be malnourished.
Like a motherfucker.
I want to see a full
God, they really
stallion horse. Like I don't want to see
my family had a cookout inside the park where they had like a DJ and bounce house and all this shit, right?
But not
and they had the man come out with the horses. The horse was about to break in half. He was so tired, he stopped walking. I
don't want to carry no fucking people. The
horse. I'm telling you right now. I be in the park all the time. So a couple years ago, right? We sitting with everybody in the park. We had to play. It's a Sunday. You know what I mean? Everybody doing their thing. Everybody doing their bop. And then I had looked to the left, and I'm just like, nobody else see this shit. So I'm looking around like maybe I'm tripping, cause I'm high. Nobody see this shit. So I holler. I know we normally wouldn't hear no shit like this, but anybody missing a horse? Cause there's a fucking horse running by. It's just by itself. I don't know where the fuck it's going, and I don't know like how the fuck. There you go. Thanks for the sound effects. I love that. Perfect. So the horse is running by. Do it again. The horse is running by. So I'm like, damn, nobody see no fucking horse. My fucking sister.
Trying to go help the horse.
She did. She got the fucking horse. She fucking wrangled the fucking horse. But let me tell y'all what happened.
Was over there rubbing it.
We said, what the fuck? I'm like, don't go over black people. Love niggas, cause we all together. We
love black people. She from Uptown.
Don't like white people.
Me.
But she is from Uptown. But she lived in Arizona. She lived in
Arizona though.
She lived in Arizona. She know about them horses. But look, here go the funny shit. So about 10, 15 minutes later, a fucking guy comes running out of the fucking, he's running down the fucking tree. I'm down the grass and shit. So I'm like, bro, is this your horse? And he like, fuck yeah. He said, man, I've been chasing this motherfucker for a minute. He said, listen. He said, we was in the motherfucking woods. He said, I'm pissing. And fucking something growled loud as shit in the fucking joint. The horse said, nigga, fuck you. He said, that nigga turned around and started running. I said, yo, did you pee on yourself? Because I would have been scared shitless. Because let me tell you something. When the animals retreat, you better retreat as fast as they did. That horse said, no, I don't know. So I don't know what the fuck is in Fairmount Park.
When you said
in the
that,
woods.
when you said that reminded me of my cat, because my cat ain't want to go in the basement.
Yeah, no.
To smoke. I used to smoke in my grandma's basement, and my cat would always go with me, but she ain't want to go down there. I'm like, what's wrong with you, bitch? So I throw her down there and shit. So I start walking down there. We see the possum. This bitch runs up the steps before I can get up the steps, trip me up the steps. Possum going crazy. I lock the basement door. I'm like, all right, so we ain't smoking back there. It's cold as shit outside. It's wintertime and shit. That's
Yo, I don't play that shit. I was like, and then like it's vicious. It's all kinds of little animals out there, big animals, little animals. You don't know what the fuck is in the woods.
You be like,
that's why y'all got to stay out the fucking wood. Why
I
you
don't
in the
be
woods?
out. I wasn't
it.
in the woods. We was outside the
You
woods.
wasn't in the
I
woods.
don't even like
always
the
in the
grass.
woods.
Okay, I'm a nigga that like to be in the woods. No diddy.
yes.
I love nature.
I love nature too.
Walk them trails.
So, but animals
in the
come with
open
nature.
environment.
Okay.
Yeah, animals come with
time,
nature.
a
That's
whole
why I want to
family
go
of
to the
deer.
zoo to see them on my terms. I don't need to see them in their own natural
That's not
habitat.
it.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
walking the
alright.
trail, and the whole family of
scared.
deer just started walking across the
I'm used
trail.
to deer.
And they just stared at
They
me.
big
I'm like,
as
what's
shit.
up,
Mr.
Mr.
Deer.
Deer?
I did not hit a
I
deer.
cried and everything. I was scared.
My old job, I used to videotape the deers all the time. They used to walk all over our campus.
Is it just me or we starting to see more and more animals though? Like I started to see foxes.
Yeah, no, but fox. There's a million fox in the
Facts.
park. Shit, y'all gotta remember. Y'all remember the deer was stuck in the Chinese store on 52nd Street.
Yeah.
Like they around. Like we gotta remember that we invaded their space. They been here, so they confused sometimes. Like damn,
Once it start getting dark,
that
they
nigga
start
was like,
coming
damn,
out.
I thought this was Home Depot. This is the Chinese store now.
My food.
I was trying to look for some food.
I'm hungry. It smell good in here.
Is that all you got into on authentic philosophy this week, Luch?
Yes, that's all we did.
Okay,
Art.
ma'am. Make sure you go back and tap into authentic philosophy each and every Monday right here from 11 to 12.
Cause who got vibes like this on a Monday?
We rolled over to the Wednesday like we do and got into those ratchet topics.
Woo. And where they ratchet?
I'm only gonna say a few because if you tap the fucking on Wednesday, did you?
Her show is on
me.
Wednesday from
Okay.
7 to 8 p.m. because
That part.
she didn't remember.
You know what the fuck I meant. All right, one of them was, does age gap bother you? Meaning like a 33-year-old man or a 33-year-old woman with a 26-year-old man or a 26-year-old woman. Like, could you be with someone significantly younger than you?
No, not at this time. I can't be 40 something with a 20-year-old. We not. I mean, unless we, like if a 40-year-old woman is with a 20-year-old, they ain't doing shit but fucking. That's it. That's all they can do. There's nothing that we could connect really on. Like, what, we both play video games? Like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It's like so this got to be straight. Like, we're straight fucking because 40-year-old women got a high sex drive. You know what I'm saying? And most 45 and above men can't really keep up with their sex drive sometimes. I'm not saying all men. I'm just saying some men. You know, erectile dysfunction is real. So, with that being said, older women look for younger men for sexual relationships. And sometimes they get caught up in relationships by accident. You know what I'm saying? That shit happen. But I don't, it's, And me and my ex-husband, my daughter's father, are 8 years apart. I was 16, he was 24. That's like, it's just control. It's a control thing.
All right,
It's a
so that
control
makes
thing.
more sense because she was saying, what you say? You said like 33 and 26. You said 40 and 20. So that's
No, I mean, I'm just saying. I didn't mean like
So what you
specifically
saying?
20,
Yeah.
44,
But I'm just
26.
saying, like the age gaps, though. Some people won't even look at it like
My
that
kids
when
is
it's like-
30.
They like,
26 and 30.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They some people still be
Alright.
stuck at a young people.
It
way
depends.
around this,
It
you know,
depends
that's-
on
but I
that
feel like-
26 to 33, right? I'm gonna keep it a bean how that get, you having a conversation and you make a reference, hey, Friday or something like that. Now that 5 years that she wasn't alive,
Right.
She looking at you like,
hell yeah.
who the fuck is Craig?
Who is that? What you talking about?
Smokey, this nigga. What is like?
That's
oh,
what get on your
old.
nerves after a
But
while.
it's 5. It's only that 5-year gap. So when it comes to, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Me, no, I'm not even. You got to be cutting a check for me. And you, if you 60 and you trying to holler, your bag gotta be crazy. I'm not a gold digger, but we gotta make this make sense.
Gold digger. We gotta make this make
We
sense.
just gotta make this make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me, I need a female in my age bracket. Like, if you younger than my niece is 29.
Right.
I'm cool.
That's how I feel.
Right.
I'm
I
not
don't
messing with
want
nobody in their
cool.
20s like my
I
kids.
can't-
My
I
son,
can't-
my
I
kids
can't get
age
jiggy
20.
with the shit.
That kid not get jiggy with that.
But that's another thing.
neither are they.
Back in the day, my uncle and them used to be old heads looking for the young bitches. Now,
You
I'm
just
not
heard me
looking
say
for the young
my.
bitches,
I just told you that my ex-husband
They be old
is
as shit looking for the
10,
young
damn near
bitches.
8, 9
I
years
don't
older than
think
me.
we the
So that's
uncles
what they
and shit.
did.
We ain't looking
It
for
was
the
a
young bitches,
control
so.
factor. It was a control factor.
Like
Old
I
head
said,
can go get a
29,
young
I got
bitch.
nieces and shit,
Oh
so
my
I'm not
God.
looking for
Yeah, and they was cutting
Can I say
checks.
something? Can I
But
say
the
something?
the
young
mindset
bitches.
different too.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead.
Real quick.
Got a mic. We can hear
All
you.
right, no, I don't know. You know, like this, we in the studio. You know, I'm used to being on the out in the street. All right, because I'm the oldest motherfucker in the building.
We know we was swimming in our daddy's nuts. when
I'm
you
not
was-
a pervert. All right? But here's some
Allegedly.
reality in life. Pretty girls don't stop being pretty. And I'm talking about like grown women.
Right.
So, whatever situation you in, a pretty woman never stops being pretty. And a man never stops having the same desire that he will have for pretty women. So, there is no age bracket. There is no control. What it is it's been a whole bunch of rhetoric on what's right and what's wrong. But just think about the people who say what morals is. They immoral.
So what's the youngest?
You go with your heart.
What's the
I'm
youngest?
gonna tell you like this. My daughter is 28. My son is 30. So I'm gonna keep it real. I'll bop a chick legal. 22, yeah, she can smile. Is that? No, I'm just listen. I'm a man. Just listen. Whatever situation, I don't know. Shit happens. She can get it, right?
We said he was in the
My
army,
chances
so you
will
know
be
it was
cool.
like what was
But
available.
to treat a woman how a woman's supposed to be treated. See, now this is another subject.
Oh, we don't give a fuck about
But
that.
no,
We talk about.
I'm not. This is where if you perverted, because if you perverted,
Nigga, you just said you a
you
fucking
going
bitch
to wife
22.
and carry around a 20. I'm not doing that.
Fuck if you carry it around and you sticking your dick in somebody 22.
No, situations happen. I make choices.
I got a child that age.
Well,
All right, get the mic from
if
this
your
nigga.
child in the wrong situation, she gonna get bopped. But
I got
only
four
a
sons. I
grown
ain't worried
woman
about
gonna
none of
get
that
wiped.
shit.
But y'all didn't let me finish.
You done.
Only a grown woman.
You run across the street.
Only a grown woman. Only a grown woman will get wiped or loved or treated.
So
right.
only a youngin' will get fucked.
Cats be lying. They be
All right, so
lying.
the next subject,
They be,
Paul.
I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth.
The next subject on Paulie and the
Hypothetically.
gang.
All right, Nate, we understand that you would do it to somebody.
We are moving on. We are moving on.
Hypothetically. All hypothetically.
Yo, Pope
Oh,
said this show is not suitable for where I'm at.
everybody.
Happy Friday!
All right.
Nate, we moving on. Nate, it's over. Shut the fuck up. Freak ass old head. Moving on. So we did. Shut up, Nate. We did an update on the story about a man and a girl who was going through it because he wanted to go visit his dying ex, and his girlfriend was like, "No, fuck no, like that shit."
This is part
fuck
2,
that
y'all.
bitch. I don't give a fuck that she dying. So, and she like, if you go, I'm going too. So this nigga wanted to go see his ex, so he went thinking that his bitch was going to chill in the car, and of course she the fuck in. She came all the way in and wanted to have a conversation with the lady.
With her camera on.
She turns her camera on under the fucking like the
Wherever she was sitting.
bedside table that was in front of her, and start recording the lady talking to her. Come to find out, this is the man's wife, and they have a child together. and she has some type of respiratory distress, and she is dying. But the lady is in there like, well, he told me he was coming to see you because you dying.
Like,
and she like, we're not gonna keep throwing that out there like that. And she like, well, ain't you dying? When you dying?
Like, when is you dying? Yeah, I mean, like, so here's the crazy shit. So the woman, the wife is laying there like, first of all, we're gonna stop throwing this dying word around, because you know what I'm saying, he keeps using this word, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I think that she's really, really sick. But I don't think that she did. Yeah, like she like, I'm not dead. I'm fully coherent. Now she's breathing. She's having a hard time breathing or whatever. But like, damn, you in there asking this woman when she gonna die so you could get on with your side relationship, because apparently this is his main relationship. And he's telling you something different. Why did he even ask her that? Why did he ask her if he could go see his wife in the hospital?
Like,
Why you
cause
ain't just
I
go
don't,
see
that's
her?
what I'm saying. Like, cause all right, so when he say ex-wife, as far as like
No,
they
he
was,
never said
Never
ex-
said
no,
not
he said
ex-wife, he just
ex-girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend.
oh
So he
shit,
never even
son.
told her that he was married to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
He thought that she wasn't going to go with them. She said, nigga, you go see this bitch. I'm going with you. So
Probably planning her wedding and like, well, which one you dying so I can finish planning my wedding?
It's horrible.
yeah, it was
All
bunch
right,
of
you ain't-
lies.
That's bad. This
Some
is the
people
last
be
one I'm getting
heartless.
into. So, these people, this couple just had a baby. They live in an apartment complex. And their fucking sick ass neighbor who had a problem with the crying newborn baby that was in the apartment complex decided that he wanted to take him out, I guess. He started putting liquid morphine in a syringe and shooting it. Morphine and
perks.
Yeah, perks. And putting it in a
Oxys, basically.
syringe and shooting the
The
chemicals
fumes
into
the
their house. They start getting sick. The baby's sick, throwing up. They can't figure out what's going on.
This is going on for months.
The landlord changes the heating system, the
vents.
water, the vents. He does a lot trying to figure out what is the fumes that keep making these people sick. So the dad decided to put a hidden camera around his home. One video shows the man coming to the door and bending down, putting something under the door, but you can't see it because the camera's not angled right. So the next day, he re-angles the camera so you can see what he's putting under the door. And you literally see him drawing it up in the syringe and pushing it under the man's door. Yeah, this made the news. He was on, shut the fuck up, Benor. You just got here. Don't come in here interrupting.
Shout out to B New Orleans.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, nigga.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful with the motherfuckers you live around, and people are really fucking sick.
They are.
First, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, you gotta get recovered first, because they in the hospital sick as shit.
Then I'm gonna sue your ass because you gonna pay for
He in
everything.
jail.
He went to jail. They locked him up. He was on the news. He like made the
You
news.
still gotta pay for everything I had to fucking replace that I didn't need to fucking replace. I'm mad as shit about that.
That's crazy.
The baby was like damn near dying behind this shit.
Kay said the baby was like, wow. Wow.
All right, I think that's all I'm gonna get into because you gotta go back and tap into Paulina Gang to see the rest of the ratchet topics we get into. Last show was fucking lit too, so shout out to everybody that popped the fuck up. We had a dope ass show, and who pop up all the time. I love you, motherfuckers. We slid over to a Thursday on Loud Mouth Podcast where we say it with a loud mouth.
Yeah, we do. We fucking
do,
do.
sis.
We did a lot of shit. I thanked everybody for a wonderful 2-week birthday extravaganza. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm like, these last 2 days, I've been like, I just want to go home. I want to go to sleep. But shout out to everybody for all the love and all the fun and yeah. But what did we get into? Okay, so imagine, no, not imagine. I'm just gonna tell y'all the story. So this fucking crazy ass nigga, all right, he's married. They have 2 children or whatever. And this is a black guy too. I thought they was white at first because this was some white people shit. I don't even know how this happened. Him and his wife are downstairs Christmas Eve, and they are putting all the toys under the tree, getting ready for the kids to come down in the morning to come open their gifts and all that other good shit. And the morning time comes, the kids come downstairs, mom's sitting on the couch, dad's sitting there, the kids are opening their gifts, they're jumping all around, they're showing mom the gifts. You know what I mean? She's not really interacting with them that much though.
Sitting there with the shades on.
She just sitting there with the shades on. You know what I mean? They like, what's up with mom, dad? Like
chill look right now.
She tripping. Yeah, how chill look right now. And they like, you know what I mean? Mom chilling. You know what I mean? She had a long night. We've been up all night. So I'm like, okay, then mind you, all night they putting the toys and shit up. But then somehow or another, they get into an argument. And in this argument, they get into a fight. And in this fight, he kills his wife. He then takes her body and props it up on the couch, puts her sunglasses on, and allows her children to come downstairs and open their gifts and play around their mother. They're jumping on her, jumping off of her, like playing around their mom. She is dead as shit. And he's like, yeah, she good. She just tired. Like, bruh.
Some Weekend at Bernie's shit.
Yeah, but you know how traumatizing that shit is? Like,
kids are like, what's wrong with
what's
mom?
wrong with mom? Oh, she's just kind of asleep.
I'm sitting here thinking like she ain't peeing shit on herself. Like,
After he killed her, he fixed her up and sat her on the fucking couch. I think he strangled her or some shit like that, but it wasn't like he strangled her.
All right, so not to be like I'm not defending him, right? But like, what was his options?
What was his other options?
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like
he should have just got. I don't know. I would have rather the kids.
What was his option?
The kids should have just came downstairs to their Christmas gifts. Everybody should have just been going. They was little. They was youngins. They was toddlers.
So much
again.
Yeah.
You couldn't lead the mom upstairs.
They was downstairs.
That's wild.
No, what I'm saying, like you couldn't.
You gotta pull her upstairs.
You couldn't put.
And then we don't know what time. We don't know what time all this happened. It's Christmas Eve. It could have been like 4 o'clock in the morning. Kids could have got up like
Christmas Eve. You could have got rid of the body.
That's how we think. He probably wasn't a Leo.
Like you could have wrapped the body up and shit.
Yeah, he probably wasn't a Leo.
If you had time,
we would have had a plan.
Nobody was up.
Yeah. See, listen. Let me tell y'all something.
Nobody was up.
Anything else he would have did would have ruined Christmas. That's all I'm saying.
Where's mommy?
He already ruined Christmas.
Where's mommy?
I don't know.
Mommy left last night when y'all went to.
I'd have said mom went to go get the batteries for the shit that ain't got batteries yet.
She went to go get the rest of your presents. I don't know where mommy is right now. I'm gonna call her phone and see where she is.
Oh my god.
Phone already broken up, burned.
Yeah, like it's a lot with that. I have a lot of questions. Y'all can actually look it up. It'll come up. And because it's a story. I've heard the story on a few different platforms.
He ain't do it right.
Yeah, he ain't do it right.
You ain't watch enough murder mystery.
He ain't think that through.
Should have bought some acid.
Huh?
Should have bought some acid. Moving right along.
Or some lines.
What happened?
So yeah, I don't know, but I did tell some jokes.
I think we need to get like some fly team therapy.
Therapy? I got kicked out of therapy.
Support y'all.
I got kicked out of therapy.
That's why we gonna go with you this time, so
right.
you won't get kicked out this time.
All right, yeah. Sometimes I do need a mediator.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Who the fuck gets kicked out of
Like,
therapy?
I get to say shit and then they get to translate it for me.
You too? Chill got kicked out of therapy too.
Yeah.
My therapist.
Shut up.
Look, real life story real quick. My therapist just quit me out of nowhere. She just called
Mine
me.
too.
And just was like, yeah.
You tore the office up.
No, but mine quit me first. And that's where all the craziness started. And then y'all trying to tell me y'all not telling me shit that y'all telling me. And then you getting smart with me on the phone like I don't live around the corner.
And I won't fuck you up.
It just be that one time.
Yeah, so yeah, I got she canceled
don't
me.
go through. That's all. Shit be going the way.
So now, did you do like I did? Because I called them the next day and asked them, when my next appointment was, and they was like, "You don't go here no more."
I did the same, and they said we trying to find somebody for you.
Yeah, they didn't say they was trying to find shit for me.
But the kicker this was the kicker.
Did you go in West Philly?
No, I was in Uptown. I was actually Uptown. Kicker was, she came back 2 months later, right? Reached out to me, let me know that set me up for a session like nothing happened. So I sit down for my session back and I say, hey, if you don't mind me asking, what happened? She said, can I be completely honest with you? She said, yes. I said, yes. She said, you are so dark. I had to go and get a therapist just to therapy you.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, you beat me.
Maybe you needed a
I said, wait a minute. Are you supposed to tell me that? I don't feel like you're supposed to tell me.
I feel like you're violating HIPAA laws right now.
Her own HIPAA law.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Her own HIPAA law. Like, yeah.
She just wasn't the right therapist for you.
She wasn't.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
I never been to a therapist.
My first therapist was a little white girl. She was about 23 years old on God. And
she about to tell you about
listen, she was so young. So we sat down for the first little interaction, right? So I'm telling her shit, and my shit get dark. So I'm telling her my shit. Halfway through the motherfucking story, the bitch looks at me and says, I don't think I can help you. I'm going to go ahead and just refer you to somebody else. So when I talked to the people, I said, why in the fuck would you give me Jennifer from fucking Feasterville, who ain't never been through okay, listen, let me tell you who I need. I need y'all to go find me Rhonda. She from the project. She don't live there no more. Because she got her life together. She used to smoke crack. She don't smoke crack no more. She went to college now after she got her life. She might have killed somebody before. But she fucking, that's over. That part of her life is over.
Did her time.
Now she's like a new person and she can help people. I want her. I want that bitch because she been through shit. And she can understand my life. And I found her. She was my third, and the bitch disappeared on me. And I'm tired of people leaving.
Made her go get therapy.
But this is what she told me.
Chill therapist did.
She told me this.
Bitch
She
gonna
said,
have that smoking
I thought I was feisty. She's talking about, I was about to say my name, my whole name. She said, no, you are feisty. I said, I know, but that's why we try to calibrate my meds. So I don't got to be so feisty. Shit. Stop playing with my emotions. I don't like when Leos don't like when people contradict themselves or talk to us condescendingly. Like, so don't say, here, I want you to do A, B, C, D. And then we try to do A, B, C, D and it's not working out because nobody knows you're supposed to be doing A, B, C, D. And then you go back and say, well, what the fuck? You didn't call the people and tell them? They be like, I never said that. The fuck are you talking about?
The fuck you did.
Yes, you did. So that's,
you said it right here in this room over there.
So I got one joke. I'm gonna do our one joke. I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay, I got a good one. So joking with Juice, we did this one. So, and it's not a one-liner, it's a quick one. No. So when I was 10, right, I walked in on my mom and dad, doing whatever they was doing. I don't know. Yeah, they were doing it well. But my mom was jumping up and down on my dad, and I didn't know what was going on. I was confused, and she turned around and she caught me looking, and she's like, oh shit. And I leave the room and I'm out in the living room, and before I get to the living room, I hear my mom tell my dad that she's gonna come out and she's gonna talk to me about what I just saw. And I'm flabbergasted. Like, I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna talk about because this is crazy. I don't even know what's going on. So when she comes out, I'm like, Mom, what were you doing to Daddy? And she was like, you know how Daddy's stomach is big? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, well, sometimes I gotta flatten it, and that's how I do it. So I said, oh, okay. Well, I really think you're probably wasting your time because Miss Linda from next door comes over all the time and gets down on her knees and blows it back up every time you go to the store.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Make sure you tune in to Loud Mouth Podcast every Thursday, 4 to 6 p.m. with me, Paulie, Grandma's Nah. I don't even know why I called him Grandma's Nah. Flyboy Nah. I know, I was fixing it. Flyboy Nah and crazy ass fucking Kane. I don't even know what to call him sometimes because he's fucking retarded. Renegade. Make sure you tune in. We was in this bitch.
Anything else?
Yeah. Shout out to all the new artists that entered their videos.
Oh, yeah.
We got some FLYDAY premieres today.
Hey, we love those.
Yeah. Lamada Bishop and Marjan the artist.
That part. So, you already know. Make sure you stay tuned because you know what's coming up next. What it gonna be, Luke?
FLYDAY TV.